So I got tired of sitting around the house today. I decided to get out and go do some hunting. So I went to Mississippi. What did I find? Man, y'all gonna have to come back and I'll tell you all about it, homies. But you see the smile. What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Trey Sense here. Make sure I got my camera adjusted like I wanted to. There we go. So, man, it was a beautiful day here in Alabama. Beautiful, sun was shining. I was sitting there looking out the door watching this basketball game, and I was like, man, I'm finna dip. I got to find somewhere to go. So I jumped in the old whip, headed to Mississippi, like I said in the opening there, the intro. First stop was Marshall's. Now, won't lie, the store was packed and it was plenty of fragrances both in the men's and women's section. The only problem was most of it I had, either have had, or just wasn't interested in anymore. So, I digress. But they had a lot. They even had a lot of things that was red tagged. So if you have a Marshall's in your area, you may want to get to it, go look and see what they got, because like I said, they've got a lot of stuff red tagged. So I was like, well, I'm not interested in any of this stuff. So there's a Burke's outlet, which I know some of you don't have Burke's outlets where you live. I think Mr. Cheap Sense, my boy, Cheapo Depot Keith, I think theirs is a Bell's, but it's essentially the same thing. They even have the same color scheme. Anyway, so I was like, man, I'll just go home. Something kept telling me, you need to go to Burke's. So I hit that right, go to Burke's, go to the women's section first. And they actually had men's fragrances over there. They had some good fragrances over there in the women's section. They had Shalimar by Guerlain over there, and they had 2 bottles of it. I think it was $34. They had some Banana Republic fragrances. They were pretty reasonably priced. I think they were like $17. They had 2 Paco Rabanne 1 million Luckies, 2.5 ounces, 75 mils. They were a little overpriced though. They were $69 each, and I think that's a little pricey, but so I left them there. Now, to the good part. Went over to the men's section. The first thing I did was go to the clearance, because that's what I do. I go to the clearance section. Walk around, because I have to walk around, because for some reason I have the clearance section facing this way. So I go around and I'm sitting there and I'm looking, and the first thing that catches my eye is something from the House of Dunhill. And I had never seen this one before. The House of Dunhill, Dunhill Eccentric. And it's a gift set. And it was $13, I think. So I was like, wow. Yellow tag clearance for $13, which means it had been there for a while. I flipped it over on the back and it had been clearanced once before for like $28. So it went from 28 to 13. So I was like, wow, jackpot. And then I looked a little further and I saw another Dunhill sitting beside it. And I said, what is this one? Lo and behold, Dunhill Icon Elite. Same price, $13.10 for 100 ml gift set with the shower gel and the aftershave balm. And I was like, wow. For $13, I'm not leaving this here. I wish they had had 5 or 6 of them so I could have picked them all up and then dispersed them, sold them, whatever I needed to do. And then last but not least, in my little treasure hunting today, I picked up a cheapie that was even cheaper. Christian Ronaldo's Legacy. And I've heard really good things about this fragrance. This one was $9 for a gift set. And it has, I think, the shower gel in it. I didn't pay that much attention. I was just happy to get them all. Total price for everything was $48 for 200 mils and a 50 mil. So since I have this one in my hand, I can spray on. My scent of the day is from the House of Dorna, and it is Netflix and Chill. All right, got to find the, there we go. See the little white dot. Nice little bottle. It's sturdy, solid, good looking bottle. I think this guy's a soccer player or something. Or football, as they say, everywhere but America. So let's see what we got here. This is my first time smelling this. So 1, 2. Took a pump. Okay. I've smelled this before. It's familiar. It smells good. It smells good. It's not alcoholic. I'm trying to think of what it reminds me of. It's not a blue fragrance. It's not an Embroxing monster, so it's not gonna go down that Blue de Chanel, Dylan Blue type of line or type of direction. And it's not an aquatic. Man, I wish I could think of what this reminds me of. But nonetheless, I'm gonna show you the bottle one more time. I like it. Nice detail. Got the CR on the cap for Cristiano Ronaldo. Not a bad little pickup for $9 at all. Not a bad little, and I think this would actually look nice in a collection. Sort of clean, sort of a clean type of fragrance. It's not really coming off as spicy. It's masculine. It's not smoky. It's not sweet. Definitely clean, but not a freshie. I think this is a good fragrance to wear this time of the year. I think it's more of a nighttime fragrance. It's a date night fragrance for sure, but it's not one of those sweet date night fragrances. There's nothing floral about it. It's a very masculine, well put together fragrance. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo's legacy. It's starting to get a little bit of a leathery vibe to it. It's not, you know, I don't think it, I like it. I like it a lot. It's a very well made fragrance. I'm impressed with the design and detail on this bottle. Because remember, I'm gonna show you the cap one more time, and I know this is probably insignificant to a lot of people, but that's the cap. And the reason that I'm showing you the cap is because, and I hate to be this way, but it's just honest truth. Jeremy Fragrance for Men, Date for Men by Jeremy Fragrance is a beautiful fragrance. It smells good, it performs well, that stuff does what it's supposed to do. But bottle presentation and box presentation on that is crap. So you mean to tell me that a soccer player can put together a design like this on a bottle, or get his cologne put in a bottle that's designed like this, and you a big time YouTuber with 1 million subs and yours look like the stuff to be on TJ Maxx shelf with no box, just a sticker? Just saying. Okay. This is a very nice fragrance. Definitely date night. It wants to lean leathery, but it's not leather like a leathery jacket. I don't know. It does smell dressed up, not necessarily suit and tie, but just a nice sweater. I think this would be appropriate for any age. It reminds me a little bit, is it Salvatore Ferragamo's Signature, maybe? Reminds me a little bit of that vibe, or something from the house of Vince Camuto. I think this would be a very easy to wear fragrance. Again, I'm gonna stick with what I said. Date night, but you're dressed up, but you're not suit and tie dressed up. Maybe say you got on a nice sweater and a nice pair of blue jeans, you know what I'm saying? And then your sneakers, good pair of pretty tennis shoes, nice pair of sneakers, you know? That kind of dressed up. Or if it's a button up and it's a dark button up, not anything bright, you know, because like right now it's been pretty all day, but it's fixing to cool off. This would be a good one for that. This would be a real good one for that. I don't know, so maybe you're going to the Olive Garden to eat or something. Get this text off my phone. So maybe going to Olive Garden to eat or somewhere like that. And the longer it stays on my skin, the better it smells, because now it feels like the leather that I'm smelling is starting to come up through the fragrance. Oh yeah. Definitely a date night fragrance. For $9, I am pleased. This fragrance is really developing nicely on my skin. And I'll be honest with you, it doesn't smell cheap. It doesn't smell inexpensive at all. It smells really, really nice, especially for $9. Okay, I'm gonna move on from this one. But yeah, date night, semi-casual type of dress. You know, maybe like I said, maybe a sweater. If it's a button-up, maybe it's a dark colored button-up, maybe a blue or black or red or something like that. Very mature, masculine type of fragrance. Smells like something from the house of John Barbados or something from Vince Camuto, along those lines. You know what I'm saying? One of those fragrances. It's not sweet, it's not powdery, it's not smoky, but it is masculine and leathery, and it is good. I like that. Okay, moving along. This one I've never smelled either, but I am a huge fan of Dunhill. I think they make really good, inexpensive fragrances. And again, this one is called Eccentric. The box on this one was blue and silver, so I'm wondering if it's going to be blue. Okay, let me find a place to spray this bad boy. I'll tell you one thing I'm not going to like already. I think this is going to be hard to spray because of this ridiculous contraption right here. And sometimes I wonder if the people that design stuff like these bottles have ever even sprayed a bottle of cologne, because anybody that knows anything about fragrances or has any dealing with fragrances ain't gonna like this, because it's gonna make it difficult to spray. And if I could take that off right now, I would, but I can't take it off just yet. Got another text message, excuse me. All right, let me find a place to spray it. And it is awkward to spray. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of alcohol twinge there, but a lot of alcohol. A lot of alcohol twinge there. Very, very strong. And you can tell by the juice in that one that it's not going to be the highest caliber of fragrance, the highest quality of fragrance, but nonetheless, it was $12, so I'm gonna give it a chance, see what it do. Okay. Okay, I can tell you it's not gonna be a blue frag. It's not gonna be blue. It's leaning towards somewhat of a freshie. But wait a minute now. Hold on. That's doing something. That's doing something. That bad boy seasoning. It's marinating. Okay. I see you down here, Eccentric. I see you down here. I knew you weren't gonna let me down. You had me worried there for a minute there. And again, cheap and tacky. And I'm shocked that Dunhill put this out, because this is not Dunhill quality as far as this bottle design and the way that's not Dunhill quality. Disappointed, Dunhill. But this fragrance, I am not disappointed. I'm not disappointed in it at all. I'll tell you another Dunhill fragrance that this one is starting to remind me of, and it is a beautiful fragrance as well. The only problem I had with the particular fragrance that this is reminding me of was longevity. And this is sort of trying to remind me a little bit of Dunhill Desire Red Extreme. Sorta. If you had some fresh nuances in Dunhill Desire Red Extreme, then that's what this would be. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. All right, let me try to break this down for you. This one right here is fresh, but it's not shower fresh and it's not citrus fresh, because it doesn't give off any of those vibes. It's not a floral fragrance either, and it's not aquatic, it's not woodsy. But it does have a nice crispness to it, a nice cool crispness to it, mixed in with some something that makes it really, really masculine. And I wish I was trained enough to tell you what the note was, but I can't. But all I can tell you is, if you took a very masculine fragrance and mixed it with the freshie, then that's what you have here. And that juice kind of gives it away, you know. maybe some cucumber. Maybe I'm picking up on that kind of freshness, like a really, really light cucumber note. But I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna give myself one more spray because I'm trying to think, is that starting to fade already? So let me hit myself one more time. And this sprayer, this atomizer is as annoying as I thought it would be, and I'm very dissatisfied with that. I mean, it's just hard to spray. There we go. And put it on the top of my arm. And that Cristiano Ronaldo, y'all, is dying down beautifully. This little joker right here for $9 is, and I understand a lot of people don't want a lot of cheapies in their collection, but listen, this is the right kind of inexpensive fragrance because it doesn't smell like an inexpensive fragrance. And if you were holding this bottle in your hand, you would understand what I'm saying, because it feels as solid as any bottle in my collection. Man, that is nice. I'm gonna say it. This fragrance is proving to me to be of niche quality. Cristiano Ronaldo, what have you done, sir? Legacy is nice. If you, man, that's nice. It's just, man, that's a little dressier than I thought. It's turning out a little dressier than I thought. But a sweater can be dressy, especially if you got one of them Biggie Smalls, Bill Cosby sweaters. Man, this video almost 20 minutes and I still ain't, okay, let me go. Okay. I think this is gonna be one that's good when it gets to the dry down, and that's where I'm at now, getting to the dry down. It moves fastly. It's nice. It's nice. It's not as nice as the Cristiano Ronaldo, but it's pretty nice. It's really nice. And the best way for me to describe this is it's a freshie mixed with a very masculine fragrance, because there's a note in there, because it comes fresh and then it goes masculine and then it goes back fresh again. It feels like it's trying to maybe even go just a tad bit minty, but I definitely feel something cool in there. I smell something cool in there, like cucumber, something like that in there. Nonetheless, for $13, I am pleased with this fragrance. It is right up my alley. It is one that will get some wear. I think we're coming up on the season to actually wear this fragrance too, because it could go good on a day where the temperatures went up a little bit. And then if you still had it with you to spray it on at night when it got a little bit cooler, you would be okay with both of them. OT, like Buckwheat said. I like that. I like it. It didn't impress me in the beginning because it was a very alcoholic fragrance, and it was like, whoa. And I was like, okay, that's not gonna go anywhere. That's gonna turn into, you know. But as the longer, yeah, at least you can see movement in it, and it's not linear. Okay. And that's Dunhill. Man, I cannot read that, and I forgot just that quick. Eccentric. Man, y'all, sometimes my eyes be playing tricks on me. And again, I hate to gripe, but if you're gonna put a bottle, because you can't even see where the writing is on that bottle. If you're gonna do a light bottle like this, why would you put the writing in black? That needs to be bright red, something so it pops. You can't hardly see that. Yeah, Dunhill Eccentric. Nothing eccentric about it though. Another misnamed fragrance to put out by somebody that has no idea what people that buy fragrances really want in a fragrance. But not gonna bash it. For $13, I am pleased with it. It does smell good. That's definitely one I would spray on around the house. Now this is one I would definitely wear on a date, and I'm gonna tell you, the longer it stays on my skin, I'm gonna tell you what it's reminding me of. It's turning powdery. So it's reminding me of all those good powdery fragrances like Valentino Uomo Intense, Amanico Profumo, fragrances like that. It's going in that direction. Maybe that's why they got the black and gold on the bottle. It's just going in that direction. For $9, y'all, I am thoroughly pleased with that fragrance for $9. For $13, I am thoroughly pleased with that fragrance. So pleased with it. What time is it? It's 7:52 right now. I'm so pleased with this fragrance. If they had more gift sets down there, I would get in my car right now and go buy them. I wish I could tell you more about the longevity. It's fading pretty quick, so I don't know about the longevity, but this is definitely a niche quality fragrance. It really is for $9, y'all. I'm telling you, I can't speak highly enough of Christian Ronaldo. I almost said Rondo. I'm thinking about basketball. Christian Rolando. No, that's not right. Ronaldo. Christian Ronaldo legacy. That's nice. That's now to the one that I was the most excited to see for $13. Dunhill Icon Elite. Love this bottle design. Alright, find a spot that ain't got no fragrance jumping off of it. And then I'm gonna hit you with it. Ready? 1, 2 pumps. Got him. And that's a little bit of an alcohol blast in there. Dunhill must use a lot of alcohol in their fragrances. Not as bad as the Eccentric. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's coming in now. I like that. Definitely a date night fragrance. Definitely a fall winter type of scent. Very masculine. Very masculine. Oh yeah. This is one. Okay. This is one I would pull out when I was really, because, okay, let me say this. I'm a nice guy. I really am. But I can be a little bit of a handful sometimes, depending on what mood I'm in. I can be a little arrogant. I can be a little bit cocky. I can be a little bit of a bad boy. Especially the old Trace scents. This is the new improved 2021 calm down Trace scents. Y'all got that 1990 anything Trace scents. No, that 1998 Trace scent. The 99 Trace scent. He ain't like me. What is it he said? They said in life, you don't want me to come down there in New York City. I ain't nice like boss. And the new Trace Sense is nice. The old Trace Sense. But nonetheless, I digress about this fragrance. I really, really like this scent. And as I get older, I'm gravitating more towards fragrances that smell like this. Because it's a little bit leathery and it's just masculine. Occasions that I would wear this, if I was going on a date with a chick that had a little bit of a personality, so to speak, I think I would pull this out. I think this would be one that I would wear because it's got some edge to it, if that makes any sense. And the black bottle fits this perfectly. Whoever designed this bottle for this fragrance did well. They redeemed themselves for this one because this fits this bottle. It's black. Got the Dunhill logo on there, and it looks sinister. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I like it a lot. Is it groundbreaking and ultra new? No, it's not. Again, I hate to keep saying this, but it reminds me of something along the lines that you would get from the house of John Barbados or Salvatore Ferragamo. It reminds me something along those lines, but I'm impressed with it. I like it. For $13, I can't say enough. I do like it, but yeah, that's definitely one I would wear on a date when it was a little bit cooler. And I was gonna walk in with my face like this. Yeah. Yeah. This is the type of fragrance that Lonzo wore on training day. You know, when he went and sit down with the crooked cops at the council, he told old boy, beat it. Go get yourself a baseball stake. That's what this is. Beat it. Go get a baseball stick. You know, I like that. That's nice. That's nice. A little bit leathery. Again, it's one of those fragrances that's just not, it's not a sweet fragrance. It's not a gourmand. It's not a freshie. It's just a nice masculine fragrance that you know, says, I'm a man, but I'm not trying really, really hard. But at the same time, I'm a man. I'm a bad boy. That's the vibe I'm picking up for this. And I like it. I like it a lot. And that Christian Ronaldo is just mellowing out and getting really, really powdery. It is nice. I like that a lot. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up because it's been 25 minutes, man. Thank you for sitting through this. Once again, Christian Ronaldo, Burke's Outlet, find $9 even for a gift set, 50 mil. One that I like, but I'm just not wild with, is from the House of Dunhill. And again, I keep forgetting the name. What is that? Eccentric. Y'all have to bear with me. Dunhill's Eccentric. Won't lie, I cannot stand this cap on this thing right here. And I cannot stand it. That's just hard to spray. The fragrance though, the scent. The dry down, like I said, it's fresh. Maybe a little underdeveloped. Feels just like something that Dunhill threw out. I'm not really, really sure about it. It does smell good, and it is something that I would wear. I wouldn't wear it out, unless I was just running errands or something like that. It's not one I would wear on a date or anything like that. It's one I would wear just sitting around the house. Or maybe going to run errands about it. It has some masculinity to it. It has some mass appeal to it. It has some woods to it. Now that it's, dried down. It has some masculinity to it. It's just very cologne-y. I mean, it's not the reinvention of the wheel. But for $13, I like it. I'll deal with it. Now this bad boy right here, which is Dunhill Icon Elite, is getting a little bit sweeter as it stays on my skin. So I think it's one of those that's going to turn into a sweet fragrance. At first I said it wasn't, but now it's getting a little sweet and a little bit leathery. It's just nice, man. I definitely, if I was going on a date, I can't say that on national television. I like this fragrance a lot. I like it. This has some personality, some body, and some edge. So Dunhill redeemed themselves with Icon Elite over that one. I know a lot of people probably don't like this or whatever, but for $13, I love it. Love the bottle design. Love the presentation. I think it looks great. All right, guys. Thank you for staying this long. Sorry the video took so long, but anyway, be sure to like, share, and sub. Get out. Go to your local rack stores, whether it's Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Burke's, Burlington, maybe even Kohl's, because they run stuff on sale, and see what they got. You might be surprised what you find with a yellow or red clearance sticker on it. Ross, you never know what you're gonna find. But if you're a hunter, or if you're a collector, or if you're a YouTuber, get out, go get it. I know my boy Mask Man Reviews found some things the other day, and he was at Burlington. I think he went to Burlington and TJ Maxx. He found some good finds. So there's stuff all out there. It's out there. But you ain't gonna find it sitting on your couch and your recliner. So when the weather gets pretty, guys, get out there and just, look, see what you got. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Be sure to like, share, and sub. If you have any familiarity with these fragrances, guys, you know what to do. Please comment, 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 comment. Spinning like a soccer player. Comment. All right. Well, I'm going to get off here. Thank you again for tuning in. And until next time, peace.